she was saying tomorrow's going to be huge. I don't know details or anything, but she did say like something that's currently going on is going to be permanent. So I don't know what it is, but we have a lot of good stuff happening or going on right now that would be awesome if it was permanent. So we'll just wait and see what that is tomorrow. But look for that email in the morning from the president, and it'll explain all the things going on in May. Also, April said that our numbers are way, way up this month company-wide. So market partner enrollment is up by 54% from March to April. Okay, so it's up more than half of what we're used to. And then VIP enrollment is up by 24%. So what that tells me is that we are in like full momentum right now, and like we're growing by leaps and bounds right now, which is so exciting to see. And I honestly believe that a lot of that momentum is from this whole new founders pool. And if you guys don't know what the founders pool is all about, you can ask me if you have questions, maybe towards the end of this call. But it's very exciting because you can have a part ownership basically in the company and earn a percentage of their profits for life. So it's very exciting. And I think that's where all the excitement and momentum is really coming from. Our team, hey Maria.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So cute. Good to see you.
Oh, you're so cute. Stop.
That's funny. So our team is up $20,000 in sales this month from March. What month are we in? April? Yeah. Okay, from March. So we grew $20,000 in sales in 1 month. So I am just so proud of all of you guys for working and doing everything that you're doing, because it's showing and it's paying off. So I'm just really proud of you guys. All right. So that's it for info. I'm planning on going live on Thursday to chat about all the new things we hear tomorrow. I work tomorrow, so I won't be able to do it tomorrow, but I'll be there Thursday to chat about all of that, all the new things. Okay, so everyone that's on this call, I want you to grab a pen and pencil if you have one nearby, because we're going to kind of do like, I want it to be a little bit interactive. And if you do not want to talk, you don't have to. But I want this to be a little bit like, I think hearing from other people is like a great thing. So feel free to jump in and like share at any moment. But to start off, this is what I want to do. Okay, so everybody write down your why. Okay, so write down your reason why you joined this company. What pushed you to join this opportunity? What do you want to accomplish with it? And I want you to write that down. If you want to share them after you're done writing it down, share, because we all can relate to certain things, and I think it's good to hear. So, and I will share mine with y'all, but your why should be something that really motivates you, something that makes you cry, something that really you have a lot of passion to want to do or accomplish. So I think it's so important to always have your why written down so you can see it. Oh, I'll give y'all a sec. Hey, Melissa. Sorry, I just saw you. How are you? Melissa's one of my new girls that just joined like last weekend.
Yes, hi.
So good to see you. I'm so glad you're on. And Emily's on here too. She's one of our new girls. So fun. Sorry, I'll let y'all focus for a sec. Okay, so I'll just share my why. So initially when I joined, you know, I had just had my third baby. I was super exhausted. She was extremely colicky and I could not go back to work as a dental hygienist like I hoped to. Having three kids is extremely hard. So going to work is hard when you have kids. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Oh, thank you. Are you making a coloring book? My kids are coloring right now. It's okay. That's okay. Anyways, so my main why and reason for doing this was I wanted to try to make an income that would bring me home to my kids so I could spend more time with them and watch them grow up. Okay, so that is my main why. My strongest why that will make me cry if I talk about it too much. So, and I'm sure a lot of you have a similar why, but if anybody would like to share why they joined, I'd love to hear it. So hop on and unmute yourself if you want to talk. I know a lot of people don't like to. I'm an introvert, so I'm very much that way too.
So my why is really similar. I wanted to be at home with my kids, and I've worked from home for 4 or 5 years, but it's always been for someone else, and having to like be at my desk for 4 to 8 hours a day. And sorry, my son's walking in too. So I wanted to be able to actually spend time with my kids and not just be like at home all day, but get to be with them and to do stuff as a family. And then I've been thinking more about talking to you. I know. Hold on, buddy. Sorry, guys. I've been thinking more about like being able to bless the lives of others too, and like being able to help out family or friends when they need it. And my husband and I both live far away from our family, so being able to like go and see family whenever we need to, or you know, just being able to visit. So those are my big 2 things.
Awesome. Those are all really, really good. Good reasons. Okay, so I don't see anyone else unmuting. So anyone want to say anything, or should I move on? We can move on. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is I want you to, since we have a new month right around the corner, I want you to write down your goals for May. For the whole month of May, what do you want to accomplish? Maybe you want to rank up in the company. If you're brand new, the first rank is MMP. Maybe you want to hit that. Maybe you want to rank up higher than that, or maybe you don't want to rank up. Maybe you just want to get out of your comfort zone and post more, or maybe you want to throw your first event. I want you to just write down your goals, because I feel like when things don't get written down, they're not going to happen, because you have to make a plan in order to accomplish your goals. Otherwise, it's just going to take a lot longer. So write it down, and you don't have to share, but if you want to share, feel free. I'm going to close my door real fast. Okay, so my goals for next month are, I really want to try and go live more often. I feel like I really struggle with that, mostly because it's really hard to do when you have 3 kids that are attached to you. And I did a lot of live videos in the beginning, and I kind of got away from it. So I want to do more live videos on Facebook and Instagram. And also I want to rank up to the next level, because that's my goal, because I want to get the founder shares. So that's me. Does anybody else want to share what they want to accomplish, I feel like if you share, then you're kind of held accountable for these goals, and I can make sure it happens. So if you want to share.
So, as a new person, I've always had trouble like getting out there and sharing my story and just being comfortable doing live videos, even if it's like on the Instagram storyline. It just makes me so nervous. So getting out there and doing that, as being that I just started hitting the first 2 blocks on the map, try to sign up 8 people for the VIP packs, and then 2
So for the Mo neighborhood thing,
yeah.
so it's 12 VIPs and 3 market partners.
Okay. So I for sure want to hit 2 of those 3 blocks at a minimum.
That's great.
But basically just getting out of my comfort zone and just being excited. I mean, being excited about it and sharing it, because that's how people, get familiarized with it and getting out there.
Awesome.
So,
yay, that's great. And I feel like it's such a huge step to jump out of your comfort zone and feel comfortable. And, for me, for the longest time, like showing my face on Instagram stories, like terrified me for some reason. Like I hate my voice and I just don't want to, I'd rather just not. And anyways, it's one of my fears that I try to push aside every single day. So it's not something you just get over fast. So good. Thanks for sharing, Melissa. You can do it. Anybody else? I feel like I'm a teacher right now. It's so funny. Oh, Amanda's on. I'm not sure what that noise is though. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do, because I did this and it really helped me, I want you to write down a couple things that you feel like are keeping you from holding back. What are your fears? What are some things that are, keeping you from reaching your potential, basically? So, I guarantee you, all of us have a lot of the same fears. So, write down a couple of those so you can visually see what fears are holding you back from doing what you should do. So we did this little activity when we were in Nashville for our leadership summit, and they gave us like a piece of wood, and we had to write on one side what our fears were, what was holding us back from that breakthrough moment. And we all wrote down our fears on one side of the board. Maybe it was confidence, maybe it was fear of what others will think or say about me. There's so many things that you could fear. So we wrote them down on one side of the board, and then we had to break through the board, like karate through the board. And everyone was really scared to break through this board because they didn't want to fail at doing it and see everyone else like succeed breaking through this board. So it was a really neat experience. And everybody was like cheering each other on, wanting them to break through this board. And it was really cool. And then on the other side of the board, I think we wrote down like, I don't remember. I think it was like our accomplishments maybe. I don't really remember, but it was basically break through your fears, and on the other side of your fears will be your successes and what will come through, what will come from the breakthrough, basically. So, yeah, so my fears are, and I'll share with y'all, basically feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like, someone else is better at that than me, and I can't do it like they do it, so I'm just gonna hold back. That's always been like, I don't know, something that I just get in my head too much, and it makes it hard for me to move forward. So trying to not get in my head as much. I do worry about what other people will think and say. So that's another thing that I've really, really worked on. even in the past 6 months. I feel like I've really overcome that. So yeah, those are a couple of my things that I feel like have held me back in the past from my potential. And mindset, like getting rid of negativity. I feel like, if once you get rid of negativity in your life, then you can focus on the positive. So that's another thing that had held me back in the past. So if y'all want to share some of your fears, some of the things that you feel like might hold you back from reaching your goals, feel free to chat with me and we can talk about it. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to if it's like scary to talk about it, but if y'all want to share, I'd love to hear. I'm going to say this. So I don't know how many of you guys have gotten this Girl Stop Apologizing book before. Have any of you read this? No? Oh,
I'm on like my library's wait list. I'm like, I just want to read it.
It is so good. I've only read maybe close to a half of it. And every single chapter just like, it speaks to me. Every single chapter. I'm like, that's like what I needed to hear and to motivate me. Like I needed that. So today I was reading her book, and it was actually, the title of it was called I'm Not Enough to Succeed, which is like one of my fears. And this is one of the quotes in the book, and it said, not feeling like we're good enough to achieve our dreams. Okay, wait. I wrote it down wrong. I got to find it. I highlight so much in this book because it's so good. So one sec. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, she said the craziest part about not feeling like we're good enough to achieve our dreams. Wait, that's the craziest part about not feeling like we're enough to achieve our dreams. The only way to prove that you are is to get yourself on the other side of doubt. You need to focus on what has worked for you in the past and apply those ideas to this new venture. You also need to believe in your possibility instead of focusing on the probability. Okay, so really what it's kind of saying is your mindset. So your mindset can tell you, oh, this probably won't happen for me. Oh, it can happen for her, but not for me. Your mind is going to play mind games on you constantly, and you have to learn how to shut down those lies and move past them. And it's something I know everybody struggles with. So that chapter was so good because it talked all about that. And your mindset really does determine your success. So if you're going to be telling yourself like, no, I'll never hit that rank, or I'll never achieve this or that, then yeah, you're probably not going to achieve that stuff because you're telling yourself and feeding yourself those lies. But if you can tell yourself, I'm going to be that one day, or I'm going to achieve that, that's going to happen for me, and speak words of like positivity to yourself, you'll be surprised at how things change for you and how you start to succeed just from being positive. It's crazy. It is crazy how much it changes everything. Okay, so if you wrote down some fears, I want you to cross it out, put a big X, crinkle it up, whatever. Get rid of the fears, because we're going to break through those fears and in May, and we're going to work towards our potential. So I want you to write down next what actions you're going to take in May to overcome what's holding you back. So what few things can you do next month to change? Okay. And if you're feeling stuck in your business right now, it's probably because you need to make a change. So, and I'll be 100% real with y'all. I felt very stuck in my business for a while. So I hit executive director a year into the business, And you know what? That whole next year, I never ranked up again. And I even went back in a rank. And I felt so discouraged, and I felt really stuck and like, what's happening? Because I was used to ranking up constantly. And I realized that I was letting negativity into my mind. I was tearing myself down every day. And because of all of that, I was stuck and I wasn't progressing. And in the new year, 2019, I decided to make a whole bunch of changes to my life. I decided to kind of change up who I surrounded myself with, because I felt like people I was surrounding myself with were causing a lot of negativity. And I actually reached out to a bunch of sidelines in my area, which was great because there's not a lot of people in Colorado. And I've linked arms with a couple girls in my area that aren't on my team, but they're so positive, they're so encouraging, and it's really helped me personally to progress, like personally and business wise. So anyways, that's kind of my spiel on I want you guys to be able to set a goal, push through your fears, and accomplish it. And if you guys are not comfortable sharing it, right now on this Zoom call, then message me after this call and say, hey, this is what I want to accomplish next month. Can you hold me accountable? Can you make sure I'm on track? Can you help me? Okay? Because, if I know what you guys want to accomplish, then I can help you. So I just think that would be helpful I cannot talk, helpful for you. And I would love to be there to help you guys hit your goals, because that's what this business is all about. Like, I've hit a lot of goals in this business, and I have succeeded in things, and now it's my job as a leader to help everyone else achieve the same goals and succeed as well. So anyways, that's why I hop on this call every Tuesday, is because I want to help you guys. I want to be there for you guys however I can. So that is it for tonight. But I wanted to ask you guys one more thing. There is that giveaway going on in my team page. So that's for the backpack, the Monat backpack. If you have added any market partners or VIPs or completed a block, make sure to put your entries in tonight, because that closes tonight. And I'm currently coming up with a really cool incentive for next month. So hopefully I'll post about that tomorrow. If not, Thursday when I go live, I'll talk about it. However, does anyone have any questions, or is anyone struggling with anything that I could maybe answer? Like, a lot of you are new, so maybe you have a question, or maybe you're struggling and need an answer to something. I am happy to answer that. Whew. It's a mess in here. No, everyone's great. Perfect. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy y'all hopped on here. I know not everybody is showing their face, which is totally fine, but I'm going to take a picture real fast if that's okay with you guys. So if you want to smile, feel free, or you cannot, but I'll take it real fast. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, y'all are so cute. Thank you. Well, thanks for hopping on tonight, guys. I know it's not easy for a lot of people to hop on here, so I really appreciate it. And look for that email tomorrow morning, and I'll be on live Thursday, probably around 10 my time, to chat about all the new stuff and how to leverage all the new incentives and tools that they're going to announce. Okay? Good to see your faces. Bye. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.